go get it. Top floor, top dog, like I just signed a TDE. Gang, 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 gang. Know we all gotta eat. Up late, bills due, rent due, I ain't been asleep. Looking in the mirror, all I see is everything that I wanted to be. My city depended on me, that's on G.O.D. Grew up watching my mom become what daddy couldn't be. I ball like MLB, these Bottega boots ain't cheap. My car ain't got no key, I push the start to start my week. I'm in this photo, pour so photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been a go-getter. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Photo, pour so photogenic. All my life I've been a go-getter. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Photo, pour so photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been a go-getter. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Photo, pour so photogenic. All my life I've been a go-getter. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it.
Now, this great venue has hosted some memorable playoff games over the years, and these Bear fans are hoping to make some new memories today at Soldier Field in Chicago.
Good morning, my
Coming
people.
up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Washington Commanders and the Chicago Bears. The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. From the 6. Here's Gibson to start the drive. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
On second down, here's Gibson again. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Back to throw, Howard. He'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker, 4th down.
Well, so often that tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
And with the play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. But he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Here's Jackson. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return, and the Bears take over.
Last time we were done, if I run really early in the game. But I can do that today.
Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10. Just shy of the 30. They start the drive with Cook. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Cameron Curl. And when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. So what did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. A give up the middle to Gibson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 44, Powell. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he's got room down the right sideline. Touchdown. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed, aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
Good.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They run again on 1st down. Cook. And he stopped immediately there.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
A 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the 1st, right around the 42. Washington looking for another timeout, and they get it. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Like, I thought the rules just said, the rule says your side of the field equal time. 50 and the, oh, okay. So.
On 4th down, Matt Araiza sent on to punt.
I read it wrong. Yeah, I really am.
Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Commanders will take over, but backed up deep in their own territory. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Despite some tough running, he's still wrangled down shy of the 15. Tackled by A.J. Epinesa.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Washington. Calvin Austin, 87 yards. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Now it's Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. A big play there on the catch and run. 72 yards.
I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. They'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on 1st down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Now here's Fields on the sneak, and I don't think he got in. The big bodies up front held him at the 1. Officially no gain on the sneak, kind of a wasted play there, and now it's 3rd down. Now receiver in motion left. Now Fields on 3rd and goal. He'll buy some time right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Boy, such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they've moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence in your team. Let them know you think they can go get it.
Running for it. Here's Cook. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. James Cook taking it in from a yard out. And the Bears' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
Yeah, we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. Off play action. It's Howell sliding out of the pocket. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
He'll let it fly for Austin. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Treshway on 4th down is sent out to punt. A good return there, 17 yards. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. On play action, Fields being chased out left. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
And we put together a job description for a middle linebacker. We would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who go sideline to sideline and make plays?
My best
Love a guy that can do
defensive
that. We saw a
lineman.
perfect example of it right there. On 2nd down, here's the option.
No, I was sliding. Man, what the fuck,
And it's
man?
Washington that scoops it up.
I wasn't even.
And now the rookie's free. He's at the 40. The
Bruh,
20.
I'm sliding right there,
And
man.
he's going to bring this one
I
back
wasn't
to
even
the
going.
house. It's a
Oh
Commanders
my
touchdown
God.
on the scoop and score.
I'm getting
Backbreaker,
down.
that'll drive the
Bro,
coach,
and
the
they
offensive
pick the
coordinator
nigga
just
back
crazy. You get all
up.
the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
You could literally see my niggas going backwards.
Just fall on a fumble, are they?
And they
Scoop
pick his
and
ass
scores
back
their
up,
motto,
and he
and they
fumbled.
just did it.
The extra point by Sly is up and good, and it's now
I'm
21-7.
sliding right there.
And you can bet they're preaching
Like,
2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away.
Nigga, they act like I went in there trying to trap the nigga or something,
This one
man.
fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
That's tough, man.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
On second down, Cook. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut it down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Fields got a man, that's Colin Johnson. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, Fields. That's going to be caught. It's Jakobi Meyers. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Fields. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Yeah, that's a bad
and this is going to be intercepted. It's Tariq Castro-Fields who picked it. And the Commanders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick
Ooh,
right there,
triple
making
coverage.
a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
It was Jason Pierre-Paul who was able to get him down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly,
Oh shit, Shirk. My bad. I thought that it was like 2 niggas over there.
It's still open for the coordinator.
He's got him down.
What? Adrian Gibson? Come on, man. Really?
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process.
So he throws it in the double coverage
and
and he scores.
but the placement as well.
I mean, at
To
least
me,
pretty
that was an
fair,
excellent
man.
combination of arm talent and accuracy.
Oh, and that one well
Nigga throws it in the double coverage and it's scores. Like, alright. That's what I think Jenkins is going to happen with me.
They look to improve this 14-point lead. On 1st down, right back to Gibson. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nah, damn. I was tripping on that, though.
This defense could use
I saw that he was over there using them.
It certainly could, but think about it from an
And I was
offensive
definitely,
perspective right
I
now.
probably was using.
They've got a
That's just what I
lead,
do.
but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Throwing on 2nd down. Powell.
Thank you. He tried to mind that.
It's intercepted. Picked up by
He's a little
Jacoby
bit over here,
Brisker.
too.
And the Bears are going to get the football here at their own 23. Fields and the Bears now
We're still in a good spot.
at their own 23. Beginning this series with a
If my left tackle would touch Montez Sweat, that would be
quickly,
wrong.
as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. No sweat for Montez Sweat that time as he makes that stop look easy.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
Going for the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Chicago. Darnell Mooney, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Bears are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Santos.
Let's go, Chicago. Let's get one more stop here.
a touchdown. Here's Santos to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Can't let us go to that deep ball around this time of game. Let's see.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points. Then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to
like
build on because they found some play calls at work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the play did on the last one.
Short completion, just 4 yards, 3rd and 7 now.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
I want an interception, man.
But he cannot connect. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. From just shy of midfield. Fields. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Fields.
What?
Fields is
How?
for the 3rd time. Picked by Kendall Fuller.
How? And the nigga got him beat.
Commanders are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Madden, what the fuck was that?
Interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off,
Nigga, I got him beat by a mile.
I agree, because you don't get
how does he underthrow that?
Without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Bears are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. And they'll take over at the 20-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And how about that for just running out the clock? And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Cook following the penalty. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play.
All right.
So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. This one taken just inside the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
Looking to throw again on second down. Fields. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter.
Oh, man, if you hold that
block
for
45, it'll be second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Here's Cook again. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Fields on 3rd down. That's complete. It's Collins. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, and it's good for a first down as well.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Fields. Dancing to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Montez Sweat. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards.
He was holding my nigga with a linebacker.
Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive.
So that's where we was going, but he bumped him a little bit.
Following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in.
Yards.
It'll be a
I
pickup
can't
of
remember
16,
if this is
but
on
they'll
my side
remain
or
short
not.
of the marker, and it's 4th down. Santos' kick is up and through, and that'll bring him back within 4. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball
try to go
back for us.
deep again.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Play over top. Try to stop it.
Now throwing on first down here. And this is incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game. That time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
But,
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup. Faking the handoff. Howell had his hands on it but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
He's going to air one out. He's got him in. Complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
They came out with an aggressive mindset to start the 3rd quarter, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them take more of these type of deep shots as this game moves along. They connected there. They expect to connect on more before this one's over.
That's frustrating that he was that.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he
Especially because I just said he was playing over top.
To the 33. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to a safety valve. Give defensive credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
The play fake, and now here's how to throw it.
Come on, no pick it. Come on, man. No, pick that.
Back-to-back incompletions, and it was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
Sly able to put this one through, and they will open their lead up to a touchdown at 24-17. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. I'm talking about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent, that we made them specialists.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
They run it again with Cook.
Let's go.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to get this all the way down.
I swear I juked on that play. Anybody that's looking that's wondering why you ain't do a move or anything, I swear I did.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And able to work his way down to the 16. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill. Now
Cook running right. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Bears on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. 3rd down, here's a run by Cook.
Damn, you let him run right past
from
you.
the start as he's met in the backfield and goes
You
backwards.
can't let him run
Loss of a
right
yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This just 32 yards officially from the right hash. Santos' kick is up and through, and that'll bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. And I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now, their friend, as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And the Bears in the nickel. No, wait, they're in the dime. 6 DBs out there on 3rd.
Could play an exotic coverage.
They'll run with Gibson. And, boy, he is very close to a first down. But from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and
Oh,
inches.
Madden, come
They
on.
only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down.
Nigga,
So
we
here's a
just
first
run
and 10
inside.
at the
We know what he's doing. We got Dexter Lawrence down there.
On the count,
Everything that
Gibson.
people want for a play like
And
that.
he'll lose yardage on the play back
Everything
at
that
the
people want for a play
37-yard
like
line.
that.
And there's Jaquan Brisker getting to him behind the line. Great play by the safety.
He's got exactly what you're looking for, the ability to not just diagnose a play and quickly, but to make a play as well. Nice job there tackling him for a loss.
Yeah.
On 2nd and 12, Powell.
Oh, no, that's my
Completes this
fault.
to Cole Turner.
They
And
clicked
he'll
me
be
onto the
taken
wrong
down, but not
person.
before he works it past the 50. His first reception of the division.
I'm thinking they clicking me on to my linebacker right there.
Charles,
So
you
when
look at
I
this
clicked on,
offense, you
it
think
brought
about
my
it, you got a rookie
safety out the way.
quarterback at the helm. You're in the divisional
And then my
round of the
corner that was
playoffs here.
backing up to
That head of his just
defend
has
the
to be
play
spinning,
is
doesn't it?
taking out the
Well,
kicker.
normally you'd have to say yes, but I do think that the way things went last week, how he played the wild card win, how sensational he was, that'll stop his head from spinning. And now he's in a situation that's getting towards uncharted territory because you've got Joe Flacco, Mark Sanchez, the only two rookies to win 2 playoff games in 1 year. He's trying to join that company, but it's not going to be easy to get it done.
Once more, Gibson. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays
One thing about it, you're going to start running that ball when them games get close, boy.
Give him a yard on the run there. That's going
to be slinging that bitch like he was all game.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Third and 2. Here's Howell.
That's me. That's me. That's me. That's me. Come on, man. Y'all me. Playoff teams, they playoff drives, baby.
In this football game.
You want to go to the next round? Make a good job. Make it
3
look
interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. A play fake. Now Fields to throw. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket.
Intentional grounding right there.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Third and long. It's Fields. He's got a man.
Oh, what a throw. What a catch, Colin Johnson.
Aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of. And, in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of. Trying to engineer a 4th quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now Fields. That's caught by Myers. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 22 yards there, a 1st down. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
You know, as a defensive guy, I don't normally do this, Brandon, but a tip of the cap to the offensive coordinator. Design quarterback run at this stage of the 4th quarter when I expected him to throw the ball. and he got a first down.
Yeah, trailing this stage of the fourth quarter. Picked up the first, stopped the clock too.
Yeah, sometimes there's some guts in play calling when you go against the grain because you know you could easily be criticized if it doesn't work out.
141 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Again, it's Cook. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Let's get another stop here, fellas.
Taken in at the 3.
No
and able to get this out to the 25.
We know he wants to go deep. Right there, see?
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football?
Come on now. Where are my safeties back there? Why the fuck do they not react to that? Why do the safeties just sit back and watch him run by?
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. Open man is the tight end, John Bates. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
Reacting to it, they just fucking ignore it.
Here's Howell. That's going to be caught by Tony, and he'll be out of bounds after a gain of about 5. That stops the clock, but slow and steady won't win the race at this point. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down. Howell to throw. That's going to be caught. It's Austin.
He's doing a lot of spinning, Madden. He's doing a lot of spinning.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter play. Back to throw. He'll let it fly for Austin.
That's crazy. I'm telling him to back up. That's Dante Jackson. He shouldn't even have that much of a step on him. Like,
but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps.
I'm literally telling a nigga back up.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw.
That's me. Game over. Let's go. Take it home. Take it home. We out of here.
Jackson picks it. And they will score a pick 6 for the Bears touchdown. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive.
Go home, baby.
Reception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy.
Go home, baby. Let's go home, baby. We started off slow, man. And
they have secured
let's go.
In the conference championship.
And we started off slow.
At this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship.
Yeah. So that style not for you, but it's for me.
Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in. If y'all haven't yet, drop a subscribe for me, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Whew, that's a big win. Me and Ant talk a lot of shit, man, but I got respect for the niggas game, man. Nigga tough. So, man, it's always a good win to beat that nigga, man. Made it out a tough game, man. So. Way to pull that shit out.
You see, it's two type of people.